All right, what is up, Stud Muffins? Welcome to the video. I am 8 Thoughts. Thank you for being here. If you are new here and you haven't done so already, be a stud muffin. Make sure you subscribe right now. If you don't subscribe, you're basically saying, hey, I'm a loser. I don't make good life decisions. But if you do subscribe, you're a stud muffin. So subscribe. Now listen, dudes, PlayStation 5, big reveals today, big news coming out. We finally got the price, we finally got the release date, we finally got like all the information for all the Sony ponies out there. And quite frankly, man, hey, it looks about the same as the Xbox. So, you know, I'm sure you've seen other videos, but stick around for this one because it's more alpha, I'm just better. So, you know, where else are you gonna go to get an amazing video like this? Nowhere. Stick around. All right, so listen, guys, the PlayStation 5 is gonna launch on November 12th. The big one, the disc one, the most expensive one for $499.99. That's right, the PlayStation 5 will be yours for a low, low price, $499.99. The Sony also has announced that the PlayStation 5 will cost you $399.99 for the digital edition, like the one that's basically the same as the high-end one, but without a disc. You know, not quite as powerful, but it's still really awesome. You still get all the exclusives, still get all the games, but it's only digital. It's basically like having PlayStation 5 Steam Edition with not quite as good graphics as the you know, the higher-end $500 one. So if you want to spend $400 or $500, I honestly just buy the PS5 $500. So what are you gonna do? $300? I mean, $400. I mean, the Xbox digital edition's $300. So I mean, like, come on now, man. I mean, like, might as well, if you're gonna spend $400, might as well go all in and give it an extra $100. If you can't afford the extra $100, you shouldn't be buying a PlayStation in the first place. You should be saving your money because obviously you have other things you should be paying for, and you can't afford this. So if you're gonna spend $400, spend the $500. You know, that's pretty much the logic here. Otherwise, don't buy this. You can't afford it. Now, how does this compare to the Xbox or a PC for your point? Here's like my own personal opinion on the whole matter. Depends on what games you like, right? I mean, if you're like an Xbox, you like, you know, love Xbox, you love the Xbox controller, just like Xbox, then, you know, obviously you're going to buy the Xbox. PlayStation, same thing. If you like the exclusive games on PlayStation 5 better, then obviously you're going to buy the PlayStation 5. But I'm going to tell you what, man, if you got the money, there's no really point, my friend, to buy an Xbox. You should just buy a PC or upgrade your PC because all the games on the Xbox are coming to PC. And, you know, NVIDIA released their graphics cards for 3070, 3080, and 3090. They blow anything out of anything Sony or Xbox can give you out the water. They're super cheap, and you're going to get amazing performance, and you'll have a badass PC that can do multiple things besides game. And another point too, if you're going to, you know, buy an Xbox but you have the money and might as well buy the PC. If you don't like keyboard and mouse, every game on PC is controller compatible. I use a controller when I play a lot of my games. All the games, like Tony Hawk, for example, Pro Skater. It's available on Epic Games Launcher. I get better graphics than I would on the PlayStation 5 or an Xbox X or whatever. Better frame rates, better customization. You know, better. You can change all the graphic settings. You can change almost anything you want on it. It's very simple. It's not very hard anymore. And I can use the controller just like it's intended to be. As well, if you like first-person shooters like Apex Legends or Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever, because every major AAA first-person shooter will be cross-play compatible. They'll have it on Xbox, PlayStation, and on the PC, just like Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Apex Legends is going to be cross-platform. You have an advantage over any console if you're playing on a PC. And as well, you can use a controller, and then you have aim assist as well, just like Dr. Disrespect likes to cry all the time about how controllers are beating his ass. Some guy with a $400 PlayStation 4 is beating his ass, or some guy over his $10,000 PC that he bought. So, you know, you got that advantage as well. So you can play all these first-person shooters with a controller against console gamers, and you could get field of view slider differences. You just have better frame rates. I mean, like the most frame rate you're going to get on a PlayStation 5 or a Xbox is 60 frames per second. I mean, like a moderately decent PC with a 3070 now is going to give you 100 frames per second. If you want to bump it up and spend $500 for a 3080 graphics card, you're going to get hundreds and a couple, maybe 200 frames per second. It's just going to be smoother. It's going to look better. And it's not that difficult. I mean, like I said, if you got the money, just buy a pre-built that's sort of a pre-built, but not a pre-built, like from Iron Horse or whatever those gaming PC companies that they actually make the PC for you if you can't be bothered to put it together yourself. It's not really like a pre-built because you can customize it. It's just someone else is putting the thing together for you, and it's, you know, as any other PC like that you could make yourself. So if you want to do that, you can go that route. Like I said, it's going to be a bit more expensive for a PC, but at the end of the day, you're going to get more time out of it. and you can get more use out of it for like a lot of things. For me, it makes sense. Like, if you want to know my thing here, I maybe at most, I don't know if I'm even going to buy a PlayStation 5 or the cheaper version or any of them. I mean, like, that's not that many games that are console exclusive that I really care about on the PlayStation. And all the games from Xbox are going to be on Xbox Game Pass, available on my PC. So I might just, I already have a good PC as is right now, but I might just spend some extra money, upgrade my CPU, GPU for my YouTube video rendering, and just, when I decide to go back to streaming, and also at the same time, play any games I want at it with a controller with way better graphics, way better frames, more customization. Like, that's my plan. So, I mean, like, only game I really want to play is Fable, and I'll be like on PC, and it'll look way better than the Xbox. But if you're just like a dude that doesn't want any, like, headaches, doesn't want to deal with PC gaming, just wants to be able to sit down and play video games, either a PlayStation 5 or the new Xbox is a win. Like, they're both wins. You can't really lose. They're great. It's just, what games do you want to play more so than the other? And that's pretty much how you pick it, or what controller you may like, or whatever you have an affinity towards. Affinity? Yeah, whatever you like the most, long story short. Just go and pick it up. It's not even a big deal. It's cool. There's no problem, my pedigree chum. You'll play it, have a great time, and, man, you can't really go wrong. Either way, you pick a PC, get the brand new PC, 3080, you're set. You're easy. You're on easy street. Bum, and you can just hit me in the head with a baseball bat. Or, like I said, PS5 is $500 for the high-end one, $400 for the low-end one. Xbox, I think it's $500 for the high-end one and $300 for the low-end one. So if you're really, if you're broke and you want to play next-gen consoles, get the $300 Xbox. If you got the money, buy a PC. That's what I'm doing. I'm buying a PC. I have the money, so I might buy a PS5 as well. I might not. I don't know. Depends how I feel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you feel good. If you do feel good and like this video, subscribe. If you didn't like this video, well, I hate to break it to you, you're probably a loser, and you have poor taste in YouTubers, because I'm awesome. So I'll end you at that. I'm gonna make another video come up here real quickly talking about the Black Ops Cold Sore beta, alpha, whatever you want to call it, available this weekend to PlayStation users only. So that might be a reason as well. Before I go, you might want to get a PlayStation over an Xbox if you only play on consoles. Call of Duty, if you like Call of Duty, is exclusive on the PlayStation with more options and more stuff. You get the beta more, you get to play the beta more, blah, 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 blah. So PlayStation is better for Call of Duty nerds, but other than that, it doesn't really matter. Alright, dudes, I'm out. I'll do a next video about Black Ops Cold Sore, the alpha, come this weekend. Stay tuned in the sub boxes, turn the notifications on for that. And last but not least, and most importantly, thank you for watching. I'm 8 Thoughts. Stay black. Question authority. And don't let the high cracker time shake the building movies, hard Spain, Kim Chills, and the Judge, Trust, 7 years, I was mad to think, joy, I was with the Force for House Gate. Way remembering you.